Hey everyone, it's Peek. Welcome back to the channel today. Welcome back to another Pokemon Unite video here on the channel. We are playing Greninja today in the jungle. So just your classic jungle rotation. We're gonna substitute over the wall. If you guys don't kind of know what kind of rotation I do already, you'll kind of see it here. What I do is just use substitute, level that first to get all melee attacks, which do more damage, and then I actually start with the core fish, which kind of lets me, if we're on the grass side, then that allows me to go bottom first. So bottom lane definitely being the more important lane to gank most of the time, because really like having the bottom flex zone versus having the top side flex zone is just a lot more important, because Dreadnought is obviously more important for your team to be able to rotate too quickly and just, you know, maintain control over that bottom side of the map. It's just definitely more important than maintaining the top side control, because Rotom is just not a very strong objective. I would like to see it like buffed somehow in the future. I'm not even sure how they would do that. Maybe make it worth more points, maybe make it give like a more permanent buff or something like that. Would love to see that, similar to like a dragon in League of Legends. But for now, like the most permanent objective is obviously going to be the Dreadnought, because that gives your entire team XP for the game. So really, like I said, the bottom side flux zone on your side, making sure you have that tier 1 goal still up, is super important. So I'm gonna nice little lined up bubble there to catch that Greninja. We love to see it. Another example of why Score Shield's so good. Obviously, like an Gossifleur at level 3 is not going to be able to out damage my Score Shield, even with 22 points, which is really nice. So able to get my Unite Ball empty, which is really important as like Greninja jungle, because you're farming so quickly with Water Shuriken, which is what I'm going, that, you know, you end up with a lot of points in your Unite Ball that a lot of the times you can't get out of your inventory if you don't have Score Shield or you don't have a good opportunity to score. So really, like, I've just been loving Score Shield way more than Focus Band. I've found it really useful. You know, some games it doesn't come in handy at all, but I think for the times it has been useful, they've been just really good for me. So I'm already level 8, which is really great. So I'm definitely set up to have my Unite move by the start of this Dreadnought. I did see that this Greninja used their smoke screen, so we are going to actually hit every single one of our Shurikens, which is really good. They end up using a full heal there to dodge the slow from my Shuriken, so they can walk away a little bit easier, but since I hit every single Shuriken there, I mean, they're kind of just toast. So again, we're going to score 25 here. Really solid. Oh, wait, no, sorry, I don't score because everyone just kind of scored really quickly. However, like, we're in a really good spot here. I'm going to be able to get some experience from these bees, which will get me closer to 9. I don't think I quite get level 9. Yeah, so not going to quite get level 9, but we're really just zoning them hard. Obviously, like I mentioned, the team on the other side has a really hard time now that we've broken their tier 1 goal. They have a hard time basically rotating to this Dreadnought objective, because you know, like, we've broken their tier 1 goal, so they don't have the flux zone, they don't have the extra movement speed, so we just easily take this. Like, 4 members of our team are down here, they're still kind of all over the map trying to farm up, get experience. So really good play by my team here, just in general, and in terms of like making sure we emphasize breaking that bottom goal. That's really what you guys want to do in your games, because it really just sets you up to get the first Dreadnought very easily. Obviously, you're not going to all the time break the tier 1 goal on their bottom side before before the first Dreadnought even spawns. That's, you know, it's a little bit rarer than usual, but it will really come in handy. So we get the Wartortle's eject button here, which is really good, because he's going to be very aggressive with rapid spin into me. Of course, a lot of their team is here and healing. The Greninja's threatening damage, so I can't really do much there. We'll catch that A-Palm with our Water Shurikens just to heal up to full. And it's looking like a really good time for me to Unite move, right? I don't think I get too much value out of this, yeah, because just so much shields, and obviously the Wigglytuff is threatening with her shields on top of like her Unite move, or sorry, not her Unite move, but with Eldegoss's shields. So it really just, you know, we kind of fail the push of Rotom here. It's not, as I mentioned, it's not the most important objective to be able to take. They do break our top side, but really, like, at the end of the day, Rotom is not a really impactful objective. So we just reset. Like, you obviously can't win every fight, you can't win every objective. Even if you're ahead, it's going to happen in this game. So I mean, basically, like I always say in my stream to people come in and ask, like, what's my biggest tip? Just try not to tilt, try not to get upset about, like, losing one engagement. I think a lot of people often find in games like these that, like, the second anything goes wrong, people start surrendering, people start giving up, and they're like, oh my gosh, we lost because we lost one team fight. But it's like, especially in this game where there's so many comeback mechanics, like that's just gonna be my #1 advice for you guys, is just do not, whatever you can help it, do not get discouraged, do not like give up, because it's definitely always winnable, especially in Unite. It's just such a crazy game full of comeback mechanics that you should really just try your best not to ever give up or get discouraged. So that's definitely gonna be my #1. Again, this is a great example of why it's so important to have the flux zone still up. Of course, I break their topside goal. That's a great advantage for us to push. My team kind of stalls the Dreadnought here, but since we have the speed zone, since our first goal is still up, it has 51 out of 80 HP, still really healthy by all accounts for this far into the game. I really want to be careful here. Of course, I die to Surf. That's unfortunate. Anytime you're below half HP in front of a Greninja, it's tough. But again, my team is able to get back faster than the enemy team's able to get back to the fight because we have the flux zone. We have our tier 1 goal still up. See like how we're still gaining momentum off of that focused play in the bottom side. That's really what you want to do. This allows me to, like, because I know that they're not going to be able to get back on the enemy team fast enough to really like warrant me going down there. This allows me to farm my jungle. I'm going to get level 13. Obviously, like, the enemy team's back already, but you know, it's really just Wigglytuff and Eldegoss. So 4 of our team members definitely have a better chance to last hit it than just 2 of theirs. So of course, the enemy team is kind of now back there, and they're kind of skirmishing down there. So I'm kind of like basically preparing for a push on our tier 1 goal now, because I know that they're going to start coming. However, I kind of see that everyone's health bars are healthy, so I kind of just abandon that decision and take these Aldinos, because these Aldinos on the side of the lane are like a lot of experience. The thing about these is they're kind of like, how do I say this? They're kind of bait, right? Like, these Aldinos offer a lot of experience, but they're like very far away from any part of the map in terms of objectives that are important. So it can really kind of distract you from what's important, like roaming with your team, being with your team. If your team's not in a good position, like, it's really risky to take those Aldinos on the side lane. Right now, I'm just waiting for my jungle to respawn. I was just waiting for the buffs to come up because I knew the timers were up soon. And it's really efficient for me to do this because what I'm seeing now is, like, we're so far ahead, right? We have 2 Dreadnoughts that the move is for me to try and get level 15, because if I'm level 15, my attack speed is going to be through the roof. My attack stat is going to be through the roof as Greninja. So it's just, if you're level 15 going into Zapdos, that is incredibly ideal. You see the enemy Greninja's 13. I will get hit with this Blastoise Unite move, but they end up committing a lot of resources here, which I'm totally okay with. I thankfully max roll Shuriken, 6 Shurikens there, which allows me to take out the Wigglytuff. But unfortunately, I do go down. But I will be up for the Zapdos, and I'll be really close to level 15, I think. I didn't quite catch what level I was before I died, but I'm pretty sure I got some experience from that Wigglytuff, and I will definitely be able to do a lot of work in this last team fight. Let's see what level I am. Oh yeah, so I'm almost level 15. Like, the second I take anything, any sort of mob, I will be 15. So I missed my Shuriken there. Wouldn't have happened on mobile, guys. Okay, it wouldn't have happened on mobile. So red buff is really good as Greninja, obviously, and that's just gonna get me level 15. I'm gonna come up here and just pick this guy off real quick with my teammate. It's important that we just take him out. 23-second death timer on him, as you see, and I know that my team, or that the enemy team's not on Zapdos because Wigglytuff is getting vision for us. And so at this point, like, we're really far ahead, right? We don't want to, like, do anything reckless, like using my Unite move there. I was thinking about it, right? But it's definitely not the time. So we sidestep that, but we do want to play off of this really good Cinderace ult. So of course, the enemy team is going to start popping their Unite moves. They just used 3 of them there. But thankfully, with the extra movement speed and attack speed from Greninja Ultimate, I'm going to be able to shred both the Blastoise and the Venusaur. Start scoring here, obviously. We have Score Shield on Snorlax, Score Shield on me. Snorlax scores faster because he started channeling after me. That's just kind of how it works. If you have a teammate scoring at the same time as you, you channel your score faster. So it's kind of like a reverse order of operations there. That's kind of how that works. So now we're definitely far ahead, of course. So we really just want to be taking their jungle, making sure, especially like the red buff is very important to take now, because that's just really good for the enemy team to be able to lock us down. So we do not want them to have that. We really want to make sure we have the red buff for ourselves. I have to use my eject button here because I'm getting really slowed down by the Blastoise. And of course, I'm going to be put to sleep here, I think. Oh, no. I just dodged with double team the damage for Dazzling Gleam there, which is really, really good. Keeps me healthy. And we just hold this defensive position, like, really strong the remainder of the game. So it's really how you want to, like, do it if you're that far ahead. And obviously, not every team is capable of that. Our team comp was actually very, very powerful for that sort of thing. We had 2 very high damage characters. We had a Snorlax, we had Lucario, we have Wigglytuff. So that's like probably one of the best team comps in the game. In terms of just being able to perform in this way to make sure the game is held defensively all the way until the end. But yeah, I think a pretty good showcase of just like how to kind of make that happen, how to defend those choke points, how to defend Zapdos at the end. Obviously, like I said, it can't happen every game, but you know, pretty fun showcase there. Really love Greninja, really love Water Shuriken. Can't wait for them to nerf it pretty soon because I have a feeling it's coming. And we're going to see a rise of something new. I don't know. Greninja's kind of the thing right now, but I'm really curious to see what Team E does in terms of like balance patches and stuff for this upcoming. I expect like something this week, honestly, because we didn't get any balance patch or update at all with the Blastoise addition to the game. So that's kind of my expectation. We'll kind of see how it goes, but I hope you guys enjoyed this little video. Really fun gameplay. And if you did, let me know what you liked about it. Let me know what you'd like to see more from the channel, different Pokemon, different stuff like that. I don't own all the Pokemon, but if there's one I have and you want to see, let me know. You know, we may whip out the Cram or the Venusaur or something like that. We haven't shown those in a while, so let me know, guys. Appreciate you watching. As always, follow me on Twitter, follow me on Twitch, and join the Discord. Great place to hang out and ask me questions if you want. So until next time, I will see you in the next one. Peace out.